Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after getting swept by the Philadelphia Phillies, Jays now head to Cleveland for a 3-game series against the Guardians. So let's send the first 2 games of the series and then get into Game 3. So for Game 1, Jays lose 5-3. For the Jays bats, they score 3 runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 9 times. Santana and Fry get the home runs and the RBIs. Jimenez gets another stolen base. And for the pitching, Garrett Cole gets the loss, and as a team, they give up 5 runs on 8 hits, no walks, and strike out 7. For Game 2, Jays lose again, 2-1. For the Jays bats, they score 1 run on 6 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 7 times. Guerrero gets the RBI, Jimenez, Bolsher gets stolen bases. And for the pitching, Gordon Francis gets the loss, and as a team, they give up 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 5. And for Game 3, the Jays, once again, trying to avoid a sweep. They send Jose Barrios to the mound to go up against Gavin Williams. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Gavin Williams. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Slings to first and an easy out to start the game.
Batting second.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. 1 down, base is empty. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a ground ball. Connor Falefa. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty.
Third,
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Cleveland. And on the mound in this one, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now the rookie second baseman, John Martinez.
Second baseman, number 34.
Way inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Just missed.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And there's a ball.
Full count.
That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Quad, the runner at second with 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. Next offering upstairs.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa at the belt and fires. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Tough start for him so far, already at 30 pitches here in the first. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off for the
Vladimir
Blue
Guerrero
Jays,
Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 1-1. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Gabriel Moreno. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Noel pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. That's out to center field. Thomas on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
That one is upstairs. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 7th, catcher. Bo
Naylor at the plate now. Line drive. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Batting
Runner in
eighth,
scoring position now, and
hitter,
a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter now, Kyle Mansardo. And that's downstairs. They're now 3 in a row. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, 1 at second, safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. And here is John Martinez.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Cleveland up around looking for more. Hit on the ground might be 2 to Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. On to the third inning, and now for the Jays, David Fry.
David Fry.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Batting ninth, catcher Victor Caratini.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to center. Varsho has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, stepping in, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Blue Jays down a run.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. He circles the bases And we are starting over. It's 1-1. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one fouled off, 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Tapped softly on the ground. Connor Falefa throws to first. And Guerrero is set down.
Now
Lawrence
batting,
Butler
right
will hit
fielder,
next.
Lawrence Butler.
2 outs.
2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him if he feels better about his off-speed secondary.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Bottom of the
Guardians,
fourth,
the
Isaiah
shortstop,
Connor Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Connor Falefa.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Connor Falefa, the runner at second with 1 away. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw, and they got him. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Struck him out on the foul tip. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Gabriel Moreno. Fouled off down the right side.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch,
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez makes the grab, 1 away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Digging in, David Fry.
Third baseman, David Fry.
That one missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. A little bloop single. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to
Now
be
batting,
impressive. He
catcher,
clearly didn't
Victor
catch that one on the big
Caratini.
part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And that's strike 2. Two outs. And that one
2-2.
missing inside a sharp slider. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Outside corner for a strike.
Full count.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example
Number
of it right
34.
there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Wynn for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Berrios keeping him close.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Base hit right field. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. And it throws offline, safe at third.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. Now a chance for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now, Andres Jimenez. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance, though.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis.
Number 33. Hunter Gaddis.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Throw to first. Jimenez back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Ball.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses. Ball 3.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And he handles it himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 strikes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Throw on to Torkelson. That's the 3rd out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris
Now
Bubich.
pitching for Toronto. Number 50. Chris Bubich.
Well, 1-run
Leading off
game.
for the Guardians.
Spencer
First
Torkelson
baseman.
digs in for the Guardians.
Torkelson.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Fires over to Guerrero, and they get Torkelson for the out. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Here's Lane Thomas. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Manzardo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Butler brings it in, and that's the inning.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back.
Guardians.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Emmanuel
48.
Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He
Clase.
throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Blue Jays,
Now it's going to
the
be
designated
Gabriel
hitter,
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, little away.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
1 down, base is empty. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
3-2 now. Struck him out looking. Now the third baseman, David Fry.
Third baseman, David Fry.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chad Green.
Now pitching for Toronto. Number 57, Chad Green.
So back to the top of the
Leading off
order.
for the Guardians.
Here's the second baseman,
Second
John
baseman,
Martinez.
Number 34.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So
Now
up next,
batting,
Stephen
left fielder,
Kwan.
Steven
He's kind of an outlier, especially
Kwan.
when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Now he breaks his bat. Wynn snags it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Hentges.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Victor Caratini getting ready to hit. And there's a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that quickly 2 away. Mason Wynn now at the plate.
Now batting, shortstop. Mason
Trying to
Wynn.
hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Grounds one to short. Connor Falefa whips it across, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Fought off foul. Out to short. Wynn sends it across the first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And up next for Cleveland, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Caratini snags it for the second out.
Now
Here comes Torque to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside part of the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that is that.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cade Smith.
Number 36.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here. And next for Toronto, Lawrence Butler. The 1-1.
No.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times. And I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.
Well, the Jays get swept again. It's a 6-game losing streak they're on now. Let's have a look at the box score. So the Jays score 2 runs on 5 hits, no walks, and strike out 5 times. Santander gets the home run. Santander and Guerrero get the RBIs. Mendes gets a stolen base. Rios gets the loss, and as a team, they give up 3 runs on 8 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 8. And with the series loss, the Jays' record now falls to 12-16. They sit 5 games back out of the American League East, and 3 games back out of a wildcard spot. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next games. The Jays head back home to start a 3-game series against the Boston Red Sox.